Man, it's hotter than hell.
You're the one that wanted to move down here. Mom said you didn't have to, but you did anyway. And now you're the one complaining. I told you the further south you go, the hotter it gets. Sometimes even 100 degrees. You better get used to it. You sure they're ready for us? It's been 2 years.
Oh yeah, they're ready. And we brought some friends with us. These Texans may remember the Alamo, but let's give them something else to remember Texas by.
Alright everyone, I apologize, sorry I had some capture card issues, but we have it all set and ready to go. I apologize for that. I had to figure out something was going on with the capture card thing on OBS on my end, so I had to figure out exactly what was troubling us here, but it's A-okay. We're all good. Like I said before, for those of you that can't catch this live and are catching it on YouTube, some things are going to look different because WWE had decided to corrupt pretty much all my data and send it somewhere where I have no idea. It made it seem like my data was there, my superstars were there, my images were there, all of that stuff, but apparently it was not what it should have been. So we're all good, we're all set to go. We're just a few days time away from the anniversary special on Monday. So if you're seeing this as it's live now, it is Saturday. If you're not, it could be Sunday. Who knows? But Monday, August 21st, is our 5th year anniversary of the show. Summer Blaze. There's already been a couple matches already confirmed for that. The Brotherhood will be making their debut against somebody. And we'll see what they'll have to say in regards to what happened to Hustle, where Dion Parker and Damian Parker were taken out by the Brotherhood. But let's focus on the task at hand in this women's match, this opening contest here between Luna Outlaw and Bailey. Now, as we've seen, Luna Outlaw has going around this transformation. Yeah, I'll be able to download your character again, Elijah. Like I said before, my data had gotten all corrupted and essentially lost everything, so I had to recreate everybody that was important. I still have to create like Jason Outlaw and Jack Outlaw again. I have to have Yams, my buddy Yams on Twitter, morph my face again. Brian Outlaw. Sin has Brian Outlaw, but I don't. So I have to have my buddy Yams morph my face back, but we have everything back and ready to go. Special thanks to my mod Young Sin, who helped me get everything back. The past 2 days, him and I have been working real hard to get everything back for RCW. The titles are going to look crazy different. I actually think they look better than they did originally, so I guess it was a little bit of a blessing in disguise anyway. So characters may look a little bit different than what you're used to seeing, as we have a lunar combo on Bailey got baited into that one. Now the mandible claw right onto Bailey. Bailey is absolutely passed out as Luna with a cover here and a kick out at 2.5 on Bailey. Oh, but Bailey now playing a little bit of possum there and a kick out at 2 on Luna. There's whip into the ropes and oh. Bailey trying to come back in this one with a drop toe hold. And a kick out at 2 again from Luna. There's whip into the corner now. Bailey turning it around. Bailey with a running knee. Now Bailey now indecisive a little bit. Now she's finally getting Luna back into the ring. Now Bailey tried for the elbow drop, but nobody home there. Bailey and Luna continue to fight here. Now looking for the Rose Plant. Caught her off guard with it. Rose Plant driver right into the canvas there. And Luna still powers out at 2. And Bailey thought she had that one there. Now looking for the Lunar combo. Lands it flush. Now if the mandible claw didn't work, this might. This has put so many women out of commission. It's the rebirth right onto Bailey. And Bailey may be done for, and she is. Luna making quick work of Bailey, redeeming herself after the loss after Mercy Phantom. Is now Luna. She's unhinged and ready to face anyone that steps in her way. But speaking of Mercy Phantom, we're going to hear from her next, right before our next matchup. Don't go anywhere.
Moral, look at what you've become. Nothing but a show, encasing the human body. You and I came around to RCW around the same time. And what I saw was a little girl with untapped potential, underestimated. And I must say, you have impressive intellect, and you've grown. But if there's one thing that still ails you, it's the darkness that you let consume you. That woman that told you that you had to dig deep, look for something darker, to defeat EO Sky at RCW Overdrive, that may have worked, but at what cost? If I have to lose myself, become something that I'm not, to win, to have a sense of power, then I'd rather not have it at all. The thing that kills me, Luna, is that the person I stood across from in that ring is not the same little girl But I saw all those years ago. And sure, you may have grown into a young woman. But even your family has told me that you've become something that they don't even recognize. The Luna they once knew, gone, within an instant. So let me ask you this. Was it worth it? Giving up your soul for the promise of righteous power? Or would you rather preserve yourself, purify it, and allow yourself to be free? That is why I have to challenge you at RCW Eternal. Not in the spirit of competition, but to bring that little girl back to her family, back to some sense of reality. Because whatever twisted, dark thing is in your mind, you may think it's going to help you, but that high that you feel is only for the short term. You're scratching, clawing, begging for a way out. And if any sense of the real you is still left, she shall be freed in the middle of that ring at RCW Eternal. Take your soul back, Luna, because it may be the only choice you have.
That's right, folks. Mercy Phantom challenging Luna Outlaw at RCW Eternal in Austin, Texas. To a match not for competition, but to win back the friend that she once knew, as we have Bobby Saturn making his way out here. Now, Bobby Saturn, the last time we'd seen him, he was on the side of Brian Outlaw facing Chris Danger and Logan Paul, and unfortunately for those two, that'd be Brian and Bobby. Logan Paul and Chris Danger were too much for those two, and I'm pretty sure we haven't seen the last of Vibe and the never-ending war with the Outlaw family as Bobby Saturn gets ready here to face Logan Paul here tonight. He wanted this one-on-one match versus the Maverick Logan Paul, and look at him, he didn't come out without backup. Chris Danger out here with Logan Paul. Now the Maverick Logan Paul made his debut at RCW Overdrive, throwing Brian Outlaw into that light fixture. And speaking of amazing people, there's Young Sin, my mod. He's the guy that helped me get RCW back up and running for you guys. We were hard at work for the past day and a half to 2 days trying to get this back up and running. I was supposed to do it Wednesday. Came in and had the DLC downloaded, and then all of a sudden all my data was just obliterated and gone. I was actually on the verge of, not doing content creation again, like altogether, just because RCW is my main thing, and if I can't do that, then I don't really want to do any other content, even the NBA stuff I have planned and everything else. Like, I didn't want to do anything else. Thanks for the follow, Undercats. Or Thundercats, I appreciate it. Yeah, and it was disappointing. So we came up with this idea where every character that I give to him will be re-uploadable. So in case something were to happen in this game again, which I hope it doesn't, but knock on anything, that way my characters are saved. Everything else is saved. I won't have to I won't have to do everything from scratch ever again. As Bobby Saturn tried for the back suplex on Logan Paul. Now, these two absolutely can't stand one another. Now Bobby on the right hand. Now coming off the ropes. Another hand right to the jaw of Logan Paul. We'll also hear from the Brotherhood here tonight. It's like I mentioned. You know, Hustle was viciously attacked. Dion Parker and Damian Parker. And from what I hear from our medical staff, they are out indefinitely. And they want a piece of everybody here in RCW. They're not the guys to talk a lot. They're kind of like the Outlaws in a way. They're not the guys to talk a lot. They just let their actions do the talking. And, you know, Sinister took that long hiatus from RCW and came back with a vengeance. With the Intercontinental Champion Terry Hines Jr., Quentin Hines, and Terry Hines, the whole entire Hines family tree. To cause chaos here in RCW is Bobby Saturn. Waiting for Logan Paul, but he's not going to wait any longer as he dives onto Logan Paul. Logan Paul was hesitant to get back in the ring right away, and Bobby Saturn just came out like a meteorite ready to attack. And oh, what a kick to the side of the face of Logan Paul. And now Bobby from the corner. Right onto Logan Paul, taking him out. But be mindful, Chris Danger is at ringside sitting there, and oh, a kick out of it too. Bobby Saturn almost had it. It's Logan Paul trying to come back in this matchup with Bobby Saturn. He's got a bone to pick with Logan, and I think if a lot of people could get their hands on Logan Paul, the fans included, no, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be pretty. As Chris Danger watches on. You know, what a back elbow there. Now, Bobby Saturn in the barricade here. Bobby, oh, back first. Off of that metal barricade. And Logan Paul taking full advantage of this 20 count. Now Logan firing back with a couple of right hands. Oh, right into the ring post. Face first goes Bobby. And I'm pretty sure Brian Outlaw is watching along. In the back is a German suplex. Bobby Saturn and Brian Outlaw have found a common enemy. I wouldn't necessarily call them friends or enemies or anything like that, but, you know, when you find someone common to go after, you know, maybe there's an alliance there. Bobby Saturn tried for that kick again, but oh, what a DDT. Now cover here, kick out of two. Now Logan. Going right after. Bobby Saturn tried for the drop kick again, but failed. Now looking for the, oh, the kick right to the side of the face. And again, Logan. Maybe in big trouble here. Oh, again. Right across the face of Logan Paul. As Chris Danger watches along, 2, and Logan still alive. And Logan got right back up, drop kick. And another one. Logan Paul, look at this. Remember, it's Brandon Collins and Phoenix Nitro who are the tag team champions here in Vibe. Not Logan. Or Chris Danger. Or Aaron Matthews. Is a frog splash. Vintage. Shades of Eddie Guerrero and a kick out at 2 from Bobby Saturn. Suplex. Oh, looking for the Three Amigos. Logan Paul's got it. He's got 2. Trace. There's 3. To get the win over Bobby and a kick out at 2 again. And the RCW fandom letting Logan know that Bobby Saturn kicked out. But Logan Paul knows what's at stake here. Oh, now looking for that frog splash again. Oh, but Bobby being taken out by Logan. It looks like he took out himself. He hurt himself on that one. And now Logan again with a splash again onto Bobby. And Bobby once again gets the shoulder up at 2. Bobby with the resilience. The wherewithal to get back in this matchup and not going down without a fight. Bobby Saturn. And he's going to look right at Chris Danger as the Swanton lands. But he ain't done. Bobby Saturn. Going up. Oh! Came in like a heat-seeking missile. Bobby Saturn. Pumped as all hell. Oh, and Logan again got the shoulder up at 2. I don't know how Logan's surviving all this. But Bobby Saturn gonna rush in. Oh, but there's an 8. Oh, I thought he might have been going for the buckshot lariat. But I guess not. Logan Paul, another splash. And Logan defeats Bobby Saturn. I am very surprised Chris Danger didn't get involved in this matchup, as Vibe looked absolutely unstoppable. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to hear from the Brotherhood. A special spokesperson of the Brotherhood has something to say in regards to the attacks that we've seen through the past couple of weeks here. And we're going to hear from them next.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are the Brotherhood, harbingers of change and the manifest of chaos. Hustle was just a warning shot. You don't know who I am, and you never will. But the message that I carry is dire for the future of RCW and for the future of the Brotherhood. This is just one mark on the never-ending war we've inflicted on RCW. Summer Blaze is upon us. And if anyone has the balls to stand up to us, meet us in Daytona Beach, Florida. Or don't, for your own safety. The choice is yours.
Well, it seems that the message is clear from the Brotherhood. Who are they going to face at Summer Blaze? We'll find out. And speaking of the Brotherhood, here they are. The Brotherhood are coming out. That is Terry Hines Jr., the Intercontinental Champion. Terry Hines on his right, and Quentin Hines trailing from behind. As Sinister comes out here for his action here tonight. Now, I'm not sure what poor bastard they got to pay to have them lay out messages, because Sinister's not talking, Terry Hines Jr.'s not talking, Terry Hines ain't talking, and Quentin Hines ain't talking either. So obviously they got the money to pay somebody else to do the talking while they wreck everyone. And it seems that the prize fighter, Kevin Owens, is picking a fight with the Brotherhood. Now, this man, no stranger to picking fights that might be way too big for even a prize fighter like him. We've seen him pick fights with the Bloodline and that not work out for him. And now he's standing up for Hustle. Like I mentioned, Deion Parker and Damian Parker out indefinitely right now. We don't know who will face the Brotherhood in 2 days' time at Summer Blaze. But one thing's for sure, they're not going anywhere. Now, I'm not even sure the chain around Sinister's neck is legal in this matchup, but referee's letting this one go. And you really think you're going to stop the Brotherhood? Look at all of them out there. It's now Kevin Owens looking for the exploder. Suplex onto Sinister. And a DDT right to boot. And now Kevin Owens taking it to the Brotherhood right now. This is the first time I've ever seen the Brotherhood in trouble, at least, as a unit. To be fair, they've taken cheap shot tactics. I mean, attacking people right after the match. Hustle already had a match attacking them. Carmelo Hayes. Everybody has become a target. As Sinister kicks out at 2. And it seems that, you know, even as the commentator of this show, you know, people think the front office has some issues, but I would say our staff and our crew at RCW, do you really want to be the guy that gets in the way of the Brotherhood? Do you really want to be that guy? Because you could just end up exactly like Hustle did. Injured on the shelf, out of it, is a knee right to the face of Owens. And a 1 count. Owens not even allowing Sinister to get 2 counts in. Oh my! The melatonin knee. What a huge knee on Kevin Owens, and a kick out at 2. As Owens propped right back up after that. But Sinister with a drop and a running senton there. And again, looking for the heads in bed. But he's not done with that. Another heads in bed. As his brethren clap for him, and Kevin Owens still got the shoulder up at 2. Kevin Owens won't be denied as Owens firing back on Sinister right now. Now Owens, oh look at this. Oh, dropping him right on the knee. Kevin Owens, just keep fighting. Swanton. Right onto Sinister, and Sinister got the shoulder up at 2 again. But Sinister has to roll out now, and Kevin Owens wants a piece. And Owens diving right onto Sinister. Right in front of his brotherhood brethren. And Sinister's been busted open. And he's getting tired of it. He thought Kevin Owens was done. Now Sinister again, looking for that knee. Bang! Right on the chin. And if that didn't work, this might. Sinister got it lined up. Lay down! Kevin Owens! And Kevin Owens again with his shoulder up at 2. Owens, indestructible. There's a spine buster right there to Kevin Owens. And Sinister's beside himself. I have never seen anyone be this much trouble for the Brotherhood, and granted, they haven't even been in a match yet. As a team. As a stunner right onto Sinister. And Sinister got the shoulder up at 2. Sinister is in absolute God mode. He's like a boss on Dark Souls that you can't beat. He just keeps getting more powerful the more damage you do to him. It's another knee right to Kevin Owens. And he has another spear lined up. It's time. Lay down, Kevin Owens. And Sinister gets the victory in front of his Brotherhood brethren. But I'd hate to be the poor bastards that have to go up against these guys at Summer Blaze. Now, I'm not sure who of the Brotherhood is going to be in there, whether it be Sinister and Terry Hines Jr. and Terry Hines Sr., Quentin Hines and Terry Hines. I don't know who it's going to be. But the Brotherhood will make their debut in a tag team matchup at Summer Blaze in just 2 days' time. And once again, the Brotherhood have absolutely taken over. But don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your main event right after this. But before we get to it, we have Jordan Williams, the baller, issuing an idea for Summer Blaze that maybe possibly Sky Outlaw can't refuse.
Sky, you thought you were done with me. You thought as soon as I challenged you in RCW Eternal that you wouldn't have to deal with me until then. You better hang on to those titles real tight, sweetheart. Because the baller's time will come. But that's eternal. This is now. At RCW Summer Blaze, I have an idea. Why don't we choose each other's opponents? I choose yours. You choose mine. And don't worry. I won't put your precious titles on the line. I'll save you that trouble. But remember this, Sky. You've been followed out before. Be careful not to let it happen again. I'll see you at Summer Blaze, champ.
That's right, folks. At Summer Blaze, Jordan and Sky Outlaw will choose each other's opponents as we have Drew McIntyre, the former world champion, coming out here now. If you remember last week, it was Drew McIntyre that came out in that promo that for Seth Rollins, where Seth Rollins was saying to Tommaso Ciampa, the current world champ, you got lucky. You pulled off the heist of a century, pinning Apollo Crews in that triple threat matchup, ultimately becoming the world champ. And Drew McIntyre and Seth Rollins will face each other at Summer Blaze in 2 days' time. But McIntyre is ready. The Scottish psychopath is ready to fight here tonight. We thank you guys so much for bearing with us, especially after the fiasco that we had to go through with the game and data corruption, all that kind of crap. But RCW is back in full swing thanks to our crew and Young Sin and so many amazing people of this community. As now we have Shinsuke Nakamura stepping up to the plate. Against Drew McIntyre. If any of you folks want to join our Discord, there it is right there. You can get updates on whenever I go live and whenever I post a YouTube video, or whenever one of my mods, Young Sin or Sakate, go live as well. And what a main event we have here. And speaking of it, Shinsuke Nakamura charging right in. What's up, Marcus? Good to see you in here. Appreciate you joining us here today. As we have Nakamura and McIntyre here in our main event. Now, one of the things that's very, very special, folks, is I'm planning this event for RCW, which is kind of like an event that WWE held back, where the viewers make the choices. So we're gonna do a special event where you guys will essentially choose the matches. I don't know what it's going to be called, but we're planning that. It probably won't be it probably won't be until like next season or something, but we will hold an event like that. So that means that anybody can challenge for those titles, or there is going to be some rules, like, you know, if you have a character in RCW, you can't just nominate yourself. Especially if you haven't debuted, you know, or anything, you can't just nominate yourself. But we will hold an event like that, and it is going to be super fun once we find the name and everything. More details to come as time goes on. It's a Glasgow kiss. Right from McIntyre to Shinsuke Nakamura, and now McIntyre going right after the King of Strong Style. 2, 1, count it down! McIntyre taking a Claymore country with Nakamura. Claymore country right then, right there. One-way ticket, and Nakamura able to get the shoulder up at 2. Yes, I did know that, Elijah. I did know that. I did follow Shinsuke Nakamura a lot in New Japan in his time there. There's McIntyre trying to go right after the King of Strong Style, but he caught the foot. It's now McIntyre. Oh, got caught with a Kinshasa. Right to the face. Kick out from McIntyre. 1 Claymore and 1 Kinshasa. What a beautiful exchange here as McIntyre takes a knee right to the midsection. And now McIntyre now. He's a big man. The shot right to the knee of Nakamura. Nakamura tried for a knee right to the midsection again. Oh, sky high, look at that. Right on the Nakamura, and a kick out at 2. And Nakamura again got baited into the sky high once more. Counted 2 again, and McIntyre can't get that one. And again, McIntyre just wailing right now on Nakamura. Glasgow kiss denied by Nakamura. Irish whip now. And look at this back and forth here. Again, the strength and power. Oh, but here's Drew. He's feeling it. Glasgow kiss again. This could send a message to Rollins here. One-way ticket. Claymore. And McIntyre wins in our main event. As a message was sent to Rollins ahead of their match in 2 days' time at the RCW Summer Blaze 5th year anniversary special. August 21st, 2023, we celebrate 5 years of RCW, and that man with a message for the visionary Seth Rollins. Don't get too comfortable as McIntyre wins in our main event.